Hey guys, it's Soji here, and we're back on another video on Wonder Waves. And before we get into the video, I want you to like and subscribe to make it more, and like for more if you want to see much more uploads and more videos from me. Now, this video is about TOA again. I've been doing a lot of videos on TOA lately, so yeah, we're back talking about TOA again. And I did almost beat it. I got 5980. That's like the best I could do. The last video we did on TOA, I did it with Johnny and Phoebe and Verena. But we're gonna Tobar over here. Now we're at like it's like one something at this time, and I don't know how many people are up. But we're gonna see here, and we're gonna take a look. Now, I did this pretty simple. I did this on stream, and I almost got this 6 out of 6. But I did okay on each of these. I think I could have did better, but I did the best I could. And I got the rewards I wanted, so no biggie. I thought this was gonna be harder than I expected. More expected that it would be way harder than I actually thought it would be. But even if I got like, the reason I was 5 out of 6 on this one because I went back and tried to go on normal. Now, I'm going to be trying to go for S1 Cardia to get that extra boost in damage. Extra boost on damage. So I definitely will be getting S1. But at the same time, if you look at my pity, I'm at 52 pity. I'm at 52 pity, and we have 6 days. So there's a chance I get S2, but the thing is, like, I can go for, I mean S1, not S2, S1, and get that extra damage we're getting for Cardefia. Now, I've been enjoying this character.
The power to split.
My build is not that great. My energy, I think I need more energy and more crit damage based off what the game is saying. I need 130 energy, I need 70 crit rate, and as crit damage 260. That's based off the guide I'm looking at. Now, I don't know what S1 really does, but if anyone can fill me in the comments to let me know. And I'll have to save next time she comes back and try to get S2, because I won't be getting S2 this patch, right? But I will be going for S1. Now, after, if I win S1, if I don't, we will still have like yo, chill. My guy went pretty ahead to hit me. Anyways, like, we still have to get the next character. It's coming out, Lupa. So I think we're gonna be able to get both, but we're gonna see it. So there's a lot of characters I want though. I'll probably make that in a next video, but let's get into the gameplay. Like, subscribe more, and I'll see you on the next one. Your boy Sage out. Bye guys, I'm out.
No, I bring it with my presence, seeking vengeance. Now I've decided your sentence. Count the seconds. To me you all look like peasants. Power endless, hoping you've all learned your lesson. Chiha, legend.
No, I bring it with my presence, seeking vengeance. Now I've decided.
Second Shinobi War, where people suffer for days on the outskirts of the valley where he was born and raised. In the valley of the rain is where Nagato stays. It's a childhood that was cursed by foolish Shinobi ways. Suddenly 2 ninjas breaking his home, taken by surprise. In the dead of night, both his parents killed in his eyes. Said we didn't know you were civilians, we apologize. After the Negan awakens and claims both of their lives. Said we're coming from a land where children eat the smallest portions, becoming objects of war. Shinobis always force him, said all they wanted was peace, but politics won't support them. That's when Conan and Yahiko team up with the fellow orphan. Meanwhile, he thinks about the future from how his life is torn as the rain keeps falling down. Too many bodies to mourn, and soon after all the surrounding villages have been warned. With the teachings of Jiraiya, the Akatsuki's born. Because nobody came to the rescue. The black rods in my body, the valley of the rain where I came through. The sky keeps crying for the ninja. Because nobody came to the rescue. The black rods in my body, the valley of the rain where I came through. The sky keeps crying for the ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. The story of the ninja. Welcome to the valley where it rains and it showers. The sun is very shy, so there's not a single flower. This is right before they would make their headquarters a tower. Till the salamander feels some type of way about their power. Next he plans something evil, an attack very lethal. His name is Hanzo and his power used to have no equal. Sadly there's only one life and nobody gets a sequel. Pretty soon he's responsible for the murder of Yahiko. Before long, Nagato greed, that's his power group. Develops a technique more sinister than you ever knew. Maybe he would count his blessings if they weren't so very few. In a country where the sky is gray and it's never blue. Starts controlling bodies of the people in the afterlife. Gets defeated, Uzumaki said it's not so black and white. That's when Nagato vows I will bring the corpses back to life. Resurrects his victims with himself as the sacrifice. Because nobody came to the rescue. The black rods in my body, the valley of the rain where I came through. The sky keeps crying for the ninja. Because nobody came to the rescue. The black rods in my body, the valley of the rain where I came through. The sky keeps crying for the ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. Cause you don't wanna be a ninja. The story of the ninja.
Every single demon we fight is more gorier. I don't need the fancy lore or more stories. The only thing I want in life's a girl boring, huh? Look at this guy, a dome with 4 eyes. He's a beast, I ain't even like half of that size. Pretty sure I'm gonna faint, you laugh at my pride. But maybe it won't hurt so bad when I die. Coming at the speed of lightning, from hiding to a stand so frightening. You don't wanna be in the way when next swing. Can't go back when the hair starts brightening. Started from the feet, get 'em lined up nicely. Blows on the hand, then it'll end up striking. One slice, all of it they need, that's my thing. Draw from the hip when the drip igniting. One bolt, you won't even see what's slicing. So you look down when your head starts rising. Get the same stance on the top and cheese. When the sword clacks, you would know my speed. You would know that's an Azusa beast. Unconscious with a brute technique. You would think twice when you mess with me. Cause when I knock out the head, you spree. I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if Nezuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride. What the hell happened? There's bodies everywhere. All I can remember is crying, and now I'm over here. Was it you? Ha! Sneaky devil, I was not aware that you were so powerful. I'm really glad you came prepared. Rams tried to get the best of me. I guess it was a waste. I can't help it, but I feel afraid, and I am a disgrace. Yeah, I train like every day, but when put in front of pain, the only thing that I can even muster is the faint.
Will face trump of judgment.
But then I pull the blade and the blood gets sprayed. Only got one form, but it's more than you can take. Gramps told me every day, and I listened to the lesson, that I should take that one thing and hone it to perfection. Me becoming Demon Slayer's part of what was destined. Press a blade and see your neck and nest it right in your intestine. Even though I might be sleeping, you can bet I'm never resting. So be wary if you scare me, it's your head that I'm collecting. I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if the Zuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride. I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if the Zuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride.
True form. Reveal past.
She says you should know you're not the door that remains closed. You found the treasure, she wonders if your brain knows. You see Uchiha police officers in plain clothes. You see the heights of friendship and you see the same lows. She's happy you changed even after you became cold. She says she loves a shinobi with some insane roles. She still remembers the day when your team became pros. You say you wanna be strong for her, but the pain shows. If war is not needed, then how do you explain those? One man's treasure, you know how the saying goes. It broke her heart when you and Kakashi became foes. You're like two name rappers who landed on the same roads. And when you think of Rin, it's like she lost her damn mind. She says you're like two different killers of the same kind. No need to lose your last Sharingan to remain blind. Be on your purpose and on your journey you will find. She's ready waiting for you to apologize. She says you shy and you too scared to look upon her eyes. And just because of pride, you start to swell inside. You should be glad you look familiar when she recognizes. She says she loves you but makes me wanna say otherwise. It's only fair that you rescue her from the other guys. It's only fair that you send them all to the other side. She understands if you kill a few just to turn the tide. She sees your struggle and tells me she's here to make amends. Cause you see life through binoculars with the broken lens. You know you better off trapping this world to save your friends. If I was you, I would prove my love to the very end. You know you're glad that she breathing, now come collect your prize. You should rejoice cause she swears it's facts and it isn't lies. It's up to you and I do suggest that you use your eyes to see the truth and believe in Rin cause she's still alive.
Break myself. Even if there's nothing left of me.
He wants you smiling when the odds are blown out of proportion. All might is no different from some kind of nuclear explosion. He says that you man enough to show the man behind the mask, but I'm too hot-headed to chill out and mask my emotions. In his opinion, you're kinda something you can't do without. In my opinion, it's a weakness, ain't sure what he talking about. Maybe you got a problem, we can air it out. Your eyeballs see me talking, or maybe you should watch your mouth. I knock you down, but you pop right back on your feet. Do the heroes in your neighborhood look alive? align with your beliefs. You determine who the greatest by comparing all the feats. Do they pay the price for greatness? Can you show me the receipts? When you say the tongue is mighty, how you lying through your teeth? You and students are like soldiers and we marching through the streets. If explosions are my destiny, it's dynamite for me. You can bomb the world to pieces, but can't bomb it into peace. It doesn't matter where you will go, 'cause in the end the world's gonna blow. In the last explosion, in the last explosion, still alive as a hero, you know. And all for one, and the end's gonna blow. In the last explosion, in the last explosion.
I'll keep fighting. I'll break myself. Even if there's nothing left of me, I will win the way I want to. I'll destroy myself before I accept defeat at your hands. You got this!
I was only seeing red, so I bullied you instead. Till we visit AFO, there's a bounty on his head. When somebody starts a war, whoever's the winner doesn't make a damn bit of difference when that somebody is dead. And you know this isn't news, but you need to pay your dues. At least you don't see your weakness as soon as your ego is bruised. As you look through the debris and the bodies are leaving clues that the dynamite is loyal to the one who lit the fuse. That cool fire the strongest, always distant from their fathers. Protagonist is cooler when you relate to the trauma. You read up on their backstories, man, I don't even bother. This shit is probably worse when it's related to your daughters. So now we the foster children of hero propaganda. They got you chasing the dream, you likely to die chasing. I got dreams of my kids transforming into sticks of dynamite, landing in a court of law surrounded by the vestiges. Doesn't matter where you will go, 'cause in the end the world's gonna blow. In the last explosion, in the last explosion, still alive as a hero, you know. And all for one, and the end's gonna blow. In the last explosion, in the last explosion.
Reduced to cinders. Through sacrifice.
As the bodies of your comrades grow cold in your arms, take in their deaths.
They hired you to be the pawns in their chessboard of lies. Closest friends are deceptive as Decepticons in disguise. Testing my metal with the fireball. A million tries creep in the shadow, 'cause the sun got eclipsed by the kunais. So the trials and tribulations, they eat away at your patience. Because of orders from Twisted Hokage leading the nation. There's hatred in both the Senju clan and Uchiha relations. Only time for burials, we've never known a celebration. When you bury me, don't include your flowers, just salutations. The illusion is realer than shell casings inside the matrix, and everyone is expendable. Lose a soldier, replace him till the Grim Reaper quietly comes knocking and you embrace. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. When the shadow grave opens, demons released from captivity by a seal that is broken. Generations of hatred like a sleeping giants awoken. The first casualty of war is the truth that's never spoken. And all the blood doesn't bother me. Boy, ever change the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? All the blood doesn't bother me. Boy, ever change the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? And they say only the dead have seen the end of war. It's not even countrymen and villages you dying for. Politicians sacrifice civilians just to settle scores. Thunderclouds are filled up with children's blood and rains and pours. Carry a giant elm, wear it like a shield of armor. Very few ninjas got the courage to command and conquer. When your righteousness is weighing less than the despair you harbor. You don't even have to be Hokage to be called a monster. Question of life with no answers is how we learned our lessons. Buried closets filled up with skeletons and real confessions. The cost of peace is always bloodshed. You must take possession of the philosophy of the founding ninjas giving blessings. Ever since caves, human beings have been afraid of the unknown. So we build the weapons, foolish ways until to some colossal giants. Avenger ninja, now we steady living inside defiance. And it's a shame that it takes a war just to birth an alliance. But when you do the math, you see just what corrupted your science. Cause when you read between the lines, you don't see no empty space. Maybe just stab me from the front this time, a change of pace. Which part of race extermination you want us to embrace? You think it's worth it to cut off your nose to be saving face? Nah.
As the bodies of your comrades grow cold in your arms,
Who's the caged bird?
take in their death.
Just as you long to become the hero of justice, I long to be an all-powerful devil. It's that simple. Just as you long to become the hero of justice, I long to be an all-powerful devil. It's that simple.
I can't even get mad at you guys. Could you please show me how to rationalize a memory that's in the back of my mind? Crash test dummies in the land of the wise. Old villain, but you can be surprised. This is not a classroom, little bitch. Cause even with your new skills on your best day, couldn't see me through your pupils to the back of your eyes. What kind of man hates child after child? Diamond in the rough can't shine in the pile. Now that I smile like a damn crocodile, I am off the reserve by thousands of miles. You would never walk in the man's shoes, tell me if you can carry my vengeance. Because there's no chance for repentance. Cause only one thing I'm able to share is resemblance. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire. Say the victim doctors say we lost it. Lose my cool, I don't do it that often. Better chill out and revisit your options before you got a thaw from an ice-filled coffin. Oh yeah, I don't wanna hurt you. Direct attention to the people who desert you. It doesn't feel like there's something that we can work through. Skin of other people like go for one try to curse you. And I know what it cost you. Push through a door that they forced you to walk through. But I keep it low key like a boss do. It's gonna take 1 year just to defrost you guys. Fumble the bag when you had your plan. Doesn't mean you ready to cash these hands. Whenever Endeavor never gave half a damn. It made me understand why I ain't half the man. And now there are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire.
It's normal to pass your work on to someone else when the end is near. Think of it as inheritance, like the estate you pass down.
Even though I'm numb, there's pain that I go through. No jokes when it's time for me to roast you. Stay in your lane, do what you're supposed to. Why do I sympathize with the no move? Look at mom, too afraid to approach you. Look at deadbeat dad trying to coach you. You were force fed everything they told you. Here comes over one to rescue as I burn to a crisp. I smell the aroma. 3 years, then I wake from the coma. In both ears they bore my persona, filled with poison like a venomous cobra. Look at me, boy. What you see, boy? It's about to be what it's gonna be, boy. Friends are distractions, nothing but decoys. Blue flame, every damn thing that I destroy. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire.
blame myself. What did I do? I helped you turn into someone else now. I see this rage in you, fighting to make it through. Fight all that hate in you, violence can't make it right. Only replaces you, trust me, I know, cause I've been there. Who saved me? You put back the pieces when I was in shambles, and fill me with hope when I bought the enamel when I was cold. But I don't wanna be anymore. Don't leave me, don't leave me, no. I will never give up on you, brother, nothing but us two. I don't know what I would do if I knew that I was your doom.
I know that life gets so hard, a spiral in the dark, yeah.
Six packs, let me hear you say, let me see your pay.